Relaxing in the garden while enjoying the spectacular landscaping can help you unwind. The cool breeze that may lull you to sleep is what makes it better. Unfortunately, that serene feeling does not come by itself. If you want this tranquility, you have to earn it by taking care of your garden, which is not that easy, especially if you don't have a green thumb. Does it mean you can't have a beautiful garden in your house? Of course not. Check out these 10 low-maintenance garden landscaping ideas that will give you the relaxing ambiance you've longed for without the hassle. As always, Simp Home presents you with the list. Number 10. Expand your hardscape. A garden with a lush green lawn is everyone's favorite. However, you need to mow it regularly to get the best look, which takes a lot of time. It's definitely no picnic. If your ultimate goal is to get a nice place to hang out outdoors, you can always forego the lawn and swap it for a more hardscape. When you expand your hardscape, you'll not need to do the regular work to keep the top-notch shape of your lawn. It means you'll have more time to kick back and relax without worrying about the veritable jungle that conquers your yard. Instead of a lawn, you can pave, gravel, or deck your garden for a hassle-free beauty. Besides, pavers and concrete provide a durable surface that can prevent you from stepping into the mud. More importantly, they don't need weeding or watering. Number 9. Prefer shrubs to flower beds. People usually use flower beds to border a pathway or patio. Since they come in various colors and shapes, they're beautiful and pleasing. Besides, they can attract butterflies, birds, and bees, which may enhance the serene look of your garden. Unfortunately, you need to go the extra mile to create such spectacular landscaping. You need to water and prune the flowers regularly, which is not a good idea for a busy person. Instead of growing flower beds that require regular maintenance, you can opt for shrubs and hedges. Boxwood is a favorite one that may meet your need. Although boxwood is not as colorful as flowers, it can make a pretty good border. Besides, it'll complement your modern house immensely. If you want to incorporate more colors without the hassle, you can go for flowering shrubs, such as hydrangeas and mahonia. Number 8. Grow unfussy plants. Gardens have always been synonymous with plants. You can expand your hardscape as much as possible, but you'll find that something is missing if you forego the plants whatsoever. Growing some plants is not always a bad idea when creating a low-maintenance garden. You can still earn beauty without arduousness by investing in no-fuss plants. Succulents are always the go-to plants of many low-maintenance gardens because they're drought-tolerant and come in various shapes and colors. If you want to grow some flowers to add pops of colors and a striking look to your garden effortlessly, you can try coneflowers, peonies, and hostas. Number 7. Invest in comfortable seating. Aside from unfussy plants, investing in comfortable seating is essential in carving out a low-maintenance garden. This way you can still have space to lounge while adoring your yard landscaping. Bring a comfortable sofa and chairs into your garden and instantly turn it into a nice place to hang out. You can also try to add fun features such as a hammock or a hanging egg chair for extra seats or a quick nap. Number 6. Easy care garden in an urban space. Having a spacious garden in an urban area is pie in the sky. Thus, many people there tend to give up hope of extending their home to the yard and relaxing. Creating a garden in an urban area is not impossible, though. You can make the most of your space if you arrange things thoughtfully. This garden, for example, features hardscaping that creates the best place to hang out. It also has a built-in bench made of concrete. The owner adds wooden chairs and a table that match the deck to enrich the look. The owner grows boxwood and other low-maintenance plants to round out the look while adding a lively lift. To get more direction on how to shade your exterior, however, you can read our featured article titled 10 Awning Ideas and Shades. If you're lucky, your new shades will attract more prospects or at least new respect from your neighbors. Check the resource and you access new opportunities to turn even a little garden into a fun place for the whole family to spend time together. We'll see you there, and without further ado, let's continue our discussion with number 5. Add more mulch. Covering your garden with green grass seems fascinating, however, it entails much work to do. Thus, you need to consider mulch instead. Adding more mulch to your garden will give you more time to relax and help your plants thrive well because it can fertilize them. Another good thing about mulch is it can help you keep weeds at bay, so you don't need to spend more time gardening. Most importantly, it's affordable, and you only need to replace it in the spring. Number 4. Opt for perennials for everlasting beauty. The best thing about perennials is they can grow over and over again, season after season, so that you don't have to plant yearly like what you usually do with annuals. Besides, some perennials are not fussy, which allows a forgetful gardener to stay calm. Pasquiflowers and penstemon are worth planting perennials that you need to have in your low-maintenance garden because they're drought-tolerant and durable, yet have a delicate look. Number 3. Go for gravel rather than lawn. You already realize that a lawn needs mowing and watering regularly, and you don't have time to do that. For this reason, covering your garden with gravel is your greatest bet. Like pavers, gravel will prevent your footwear from getting muddy. Furthermore, it's the best choice for those who are into Zen gardens, which offers tranquility and simplicity. Number 2. Fake the lawn. If you want to create a low-maintenance garden but can't forgo a lawn's lush green look, you can invest in artificial turf. Artificial turf looks precisely the same as natural grass if you glimpse it. However, you'll soon notice it's fake when you touch it. Still, it'll do in a pinch. Before we close out our countdown, we'd like to inform you that we have a YouTube video playlist titled Simp Home Finance Series. It lists not only our video productions, but also there you'll be able to access all kinds of information you can use to understand and simplify your home's financial challenges. We'll see you there, and until we meet again later, sometime in the future, let's close out our countdown with, lastly, number 1, incorporate a water feature into your garden. You may think that a water feature can spend much of your time and money. Nothing could be further from the truth. Once installed, a water feature does not need much maintenance. Besides, it can be a striking focal point that can awe everyone in your garden. Therefore, it'll be worth your money and time. Bonus idea. Consider xeriscaping. Xeriscaped yards are typically low maintenance. The term xeriscape was coined by Dr. William Leff in his book Xeriscape Gardening, A Guide to Sustainable Design. He describes xeriscapes as landscapes designed to perform with minimum input. A common misconception about xeriscaping is that it means removing all vegetation. That's not the case. Many xeriscapes still contain some plants, just fewer than those in conventional lawns. Xeriscaping is about using plants that require very little water and fertilizer. This means you won't rely on chemical fertilizers and pesticides to keep your garden looking lush and healthy. When done right, xeriscaping looks beautiful and adds value to your home. In conclusion, a striking garden does not always entail beautiful annuals and a regularly mown lawn. These 10 low-maintenance garden landscaping ideas have shown you that you can carve out the new curb appeal in your home without troublesome financial plans. That's it for now, but before you leave, as a final reminder, you can press the subscribe button, continue with our finance playlist, visit Simp Home, or continue your research related to the particular topic using She's Fine. Whatever choice you make, we appreciate every second you spend playing the video. Best of luck to you, your health, and your projects. Until we meet again later on a different day, thanks for watching.